Hello, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Yes, we throw keep dancing. We are off to find out what this legend is all about Gaudur, the mage. It is very close to home, so might as well go there and place my rings. No, my staff. And yes, my ring as well. There is a ring I found that I don't need to carry with me.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
And what have we here? Torchflies. So do I have this invisibility spell the vampires have? Battle cry. Targets flee for 30 seconds. Embrace of shadow. A vampire is invisible and has improved night vision for 180 seconds. Okay, very slowly, don't break your back. That was entirely unnecessary actually, but whatever. We have things we need to do. Okay, I know no one's seeing me, but I'm not gonna risk turning into a vampire just so I can literally walk on water. Right, this way. I do have some more books I need to read, and maybe I need to build that kitchen at some point. There are ruins in here. Swamp fungo pot. We can use those things for a later time. Dead bell. Speaking of dead bell, apparently it's actually inside here. Come on. Jump, damn you. Thanks. Anyway. Daugars. Not bad. They have septons in them. I don't know how. Could have said something like, there is gold in here. Ancient coins. You can exchange it for real monies. A keystone. We need the ivory claw to use this. You wanna fight me? So restless. So pity. One more down. One more to go. Is this cleared? Fognar. Aren't you powerful? Unfortunate for you. I have more health than you have bones. So what's with the ivory claw? It honestly doesn't matter that much. Let's continue on. We will find where this wizard died. His artifacts shall be mine. Seems like it burns. Don't know what happened to you two. The ivory claw. Dinah's Valen's note. A river Betty. Okay, let's read about this note. Okay, if you can just disappear. Yes, keep showing those texts. I mean, I'm not in a rush for anything, you know. Great. How to summarize a lifetime of a research. So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Gaudur name. I know now what awaits us within the Flank-Thor. So here then is the truth of the tale, as best I have been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Gaudur was revered throughout the North. Wisdom, wealth and honor and power were his, and even Isgmar's heirs sought his counsel. Some there, smothered by his shadow, Gaudur's 3 sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually Jaikir, the eldest, discovered its source, a mysterious amulet from which he never parted. Together they conspired to murder their father in his sleep and divide his amulet between them, and so it was done. Consumed by the newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding village. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages, led by the Archmage Grimund, to subdue the brothers. And after a devastating battle, the 3 fled the field. Mikru, the youngest, was the run ground of Flank-Thor and the ancient burrows of the Foot of Solitude, and though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was the last overcome, enthroned there, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Geirmund pursued Jirek for the shattered crypts of South Thau, half buried. Even the 10 veteran wizards fell before young Kut's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them all. Together, he too fell and was sealed within the ruined city. And last, Sidris was cornered in the southmost reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Geirmund to a duel, knowing his foe was honor-bound to accept, and they clashed in battle, matched straight for straight, and fell together on the field before Ivarstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Geirmund on the lake, which still bears his name, and Singed is sealed within forever, guarded by the one who slew him. Gaudur himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, in a place called Richwater Rock, and when it was done, King Harald issued an edict The name and deeds of Gaudur and his sons were to be expunged from every record, even chronicles under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any try to recover the amulet that had been sealed at a great cost. And so it was done. By a little survived of the ages, enough 4,000 years have passed, and the tomb remains sealed. Fragments of the Gaudurn amulet lay within. Since the day I first heard the rumor, I have felt the power calling to me, pulling me at will. I will be the one to reclaim it, restore it, bear it out into the world. Once more, I must have it. I must. And that's when he lost his mind and died here. Tell me, Dolgar, do you fear death? So pathetic, so weak. The problem is I actually cannot... Oh, well, I cannot pick up locks or chests while in this vampire form. $63, not bad. Greater Sodium, Potion of Magicka. Well, you seem like you're gonna come out of the wall and attack me. Well, he didn't. Not that he didn't try, he just wasn't good enough. What about you? Basically the same story. An elven war axe. Maybe I need to return home and put on some gloves that will increase my sneak attack by 12. That's okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, that was a puzzle apparently. It amazes me how easy it is to break through. Most of the time, would not even bother with those. Nice! Aversion of fire. 2 gold. Honestly, I didn't need to pick that. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised I managed to get him from there. And what do we have in here? Ouch. That tickled. It's unfortunate that I have resistance to almost all poisons. Yet... how am I to progress? There must be a clue. There is another door right here. I see the symbol of the snake. The symbol of the fish. And the symbol of the eagle. Oh. Aren't you supposed to be powerful? I can hit you as well, you know. Easy enough. Okay, we know where the birds are. Snakefish eagle. I think I can remember it. Snakefish eagle. How to actually place them in the right direction, however. I know I can pull this. What about you? You can summon undead. No, actually no. Still quite impressive for someone who's been rotting in a tomb for over 2,000 years. It's such a pity that he proved no challenge whatsoever. Snake. Fish. And eagle. A lesser soul gem. I'm surprised those crypts didn't burst open, an undead pouring into our own world. Ah, the simplicity itself. And indeed it was. Spiders. I so love spiders. It's a shame that I have to kill them. Good night, my spider foe. It was a true honor to fight with you. Let's see how powerful you truly are. I can see 3 of you. 2 now. A new vampire perk. The power of the grave. The vampiric grift. Blood magic can pull creature to the form of distance and do choking damage once it is close. Summon gargoyle. This is kind of annoying. Target is paralyzed, one of the better ones I guess. What about you? Killing a person with a power attack bite restores all your health. Melee damage does 20 points of damage, poison damage, and you? Night powers and blood magic costs less. I say let's go with this one. Such a shame that you have proved no challenge whatsoever. I was expecting more from an ancient undead. I may have made a small mistake actually with that. I have so much mana. Good night. Let's revert back. You know what would be great if you could actually turn into a mist from a human perspective. I mean, I don't even see a reason why you need to turn into a vampire before becoming ethereal. Bone mail. So many dead. Such a shame. I was hoping for a feast. I still can drain their powers. Okay then, let's take a look at that. Black lexicon. Leave that jewel here, we don't need it. Also there is a ring I am going to drop here as well. It's made out of silver. Gaudur amulet fragment. I remember this one. Right. Let's take a look at that claw. Enhanced crossbow schematics. Pelagia's hip bone. Leave it here. Silver ore, I remember this. Thorok's warhorn. Werner's snatch. Don't need these arrows. I guess once they pierce my chest, I get to keep them. Fair enough, I suppose. I don't know where the claw is. It's called ivory claw. There it is. Let's take a look. 2 eagles. Can't see the last one. There you go. It all falls into place. An urn, 7 gold. A steel sword, a burned book, a steel plate helmet. This seems to be the burial ground of a hero. Fogathur crypt. An iron warhammer. This is gonna be a magnificent battle. I mean, look at that. It just looks pretty. Mirko Gorderson. One of your throws is already dead. And so is the second one. One more. Gorderson himself is actually sort of a challenge. His minions, however, they are just a distraction. You're gonna fall before my magic. Come on. Not even fit to share the battlefield with me. Is there anything else I'm missing? There's one. Let's try this supernatural reflexes once more. Yes, I can very slowly see him attacking me. He does have quite a lot of health, doesn't he? Well, most of it will be mine in just a moment. And so he falls. Nothing remains but to claim my rightful reward. There you go. The right of sealing. Gonna take you. Gaudur's Black Blade. Was that there? Oh, there was in this cave. Have to admit, I am not exactly disappointed. I did what it had to be done. And so we are on the rise once again. Seems like this part of the crypt collapsed. Okay, and you? Were you trying to go in or get out? No one could really tell. Yes, all of you are down and out. So where is this light coming from? Oh, that's a very well built crypt right there. Hello. An ebony mace. Keeping you. The scroll of mayhem. Hide bracelets. We don't need those. So no, it wasn't sealed off. It had just collapsed on the left exit. I managed to pull that sword out. Let's just leave it on the ground. So tell me about this weapon we found. Gold or black blade. Absorbs 20 points of health. Fogender. Now that's a nice exit, I'd say. Almost got me there. Well, not exactly. Still, I prefer we were a little bit closer to the exit. If I remember correctly. That is indeed interesting. There is also something in here. Hello. That's not hanging moss, apparently. There is a chest. It requires my apprenticeship skills of unlocking stuff without keys. Otherwise code, break the lock. There you go. Potion of ultimate healing. Yes, we have quite a lot of those. They shall serve me well. And finally we left this forsaken crypt. Well, it is a crypt. You really shouldn't expect that there will be anything in there. A forced mare crypt. From one to the other. Place a marker right there. Yes, I'll turn into a vampire, why wouldn't I? If nothing else, my companions should know not to fear me. And I am pretty fast with those wings. That was useful. No fish. This is indeed troubling. I was hoping for a nice poison. Again, we don't exactly need fish for that, just some river baddies. It hasn't been long since I've been home last, has it? Alright then. Just place the Wabbajack right there. There's Dawnbreaker. Okay, we have so many things we need to place in this chest. Also, we had moon sugar. Maybe I should have smoked that. I need to find 20 Nirnroots. Yeah, I think it's time we completed those quests. Lost Legends. I know where to place those. Actually, I'm not sure. I know I have food in here, just not using it for anything. And some wardrobes. Nightingale. Physicalities of werewolves. Right of sealing. Be bound here, Mikru. Murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against the realm and Lord, may your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. I could feed. I mean, Iliavi is here for a reason. We have a mankin here. Now, let's take those gloves. Okay, just the gloves, I guess. A black vampire armor. Apparently we don't have vampire shoes. Okay, any hats we can place on his head. We have the Blade of Woo. Fought by enchanting and smithing. Why are you guys here? Doesn't matter. Ah, there's the boots we were looking for. A shrouded claw. I mean, it looks fine. Kinda weird. But still fine enough. We have things to place in the safe. Apparently we also have iron ore. You still haven't grown. Ah, fine. We'll place all our crafting stuff outside, where they belong. So what do we have in this chest? Just tell me. A pickaxe, amethyst. We also have diamonds. 2 of them. Maybe someday I'll find place for them. This quest item cannot be removed from your inventory. Very well. A ruby, some silver. And what do we have here? Find the stolen sword. This is where we're gonna head next. The moon rises. It gives me the hunger. Hunger for blood enrages my soul. I feel compelled to look for those I deem unworthy of the same existence of myself. How do you even fly with those things? Let's not walk into the Stormcloak's camp. That would be a bad thing. I mean, I can kill them.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Forget it. They are not my enemies. Well, not yet anyways. Also, apparently when a vampire sees them, he can't kill them because essential characters. Again, I don't like essential characters. I've always considered them kind of useless. Hello.
I am staying out of this.
Ah, meat.
Please don't.
Please don't kill me. He tried to say it. Unfortunately, his words were cut short by my blade. Or should I say by my claws. Are you still here?
Some say Alduin is Akatosh. Some say Maik is a liar. Don't you believe either of those things?
You speak in riddles, and yet your name is Maik the Liar. I wonder how much what you say is true, and how much is a deception, finely crafted in your own little world. Careful not to die. As fortune would have it, I had more than enough health to survive that jump. That's not the place I need to visit. I guess it was for nothing then. Save for the pure satisfaction of me falling through.
Vampire!
Oh. He recognized me straight away.
Scar you into pieces. That's all you've got?
That's actually kind of amazing. I like that some enemies will actually refer to me as a vampire. For it is true. I do feed on the blood of the living. And sometimes on the blood of the dead. Am I attacked by something? A frost trove. Cut him to half. Asa Blackthorn. A foolish woman that attacked me for no good reason. I was not even a vampire back then. Yet she thought maybe if I don't tell my name, I should die, despite me clearly helping her.
But Isa? She's smarter than that. Someone do someone there.
Hello. I am so hungry. You're counting on me to run. From what? You? That is preposterous.
That's your best, huh?
You're gonna run. Did I gain any new perks? Yes, I do have one. Vampiric Grip. I want to test this one as well. The Poison Talons. Maybe later. Let's go with this one first. I want to see if I'm gonna get any animations when killing someone with that spell. Come on, revert the form. I don't have all day. It seems like it's becoming harder for me. Maybe the game mechanic is dumb. Sex, and what do we have? Kier's Bounty. Killing Ezria and Rajir on sight. 100 gold to whoever brings me their heads. Spread the word. Kier. They won't be spreading any word anytime soon. Might as well take the lockpick. Gotcha. Dance of Fire, Chapter 1. Scene, the Imperial City, Cyrodiil. Honestly don't care about that. These plays are kind of pathetic. The Song of Palinio, Version 7. The Oblivion Crisis. Darkest Darkness, Ruined Book. Well, someone is interested in necromancy, it seems. The most famous necromantic book of them all. And a copy is lying right here, in front of me. The door is barred from the other side. I suspect there is an exit strategy.
There's a whole shift down there.
Kerr's orders. Nobody goes in or out. He gets back.
Never should have come here.
Fool. I'm surprised that he got me pickpocketing him. I've been training my skills for just such occasions. Iron sword, there's a basket. A large sack of nothing. Elven helm. I think it's useless. A grindstone. Can I sharpen my... That may have been a mistake. We can make a superior ebony mace. If we had the skill, that is. Still, there needs to be something I can do to train my blacksmithing skills. The Thief of Virtue. The Thief of Virtue in the lands of Hammerfell. In the city of Stutch, there lived a Breton who was quite wealthy. He was a noted collector of rare coins. The Baroness Veronique found the whole thing quite tedious, however. She didn't appreciate the lifestyle that the Breton's wealth provided. Rivius Tarintus was noted thief. He claimed to be a master thief in the mystical guild. However, that was most likely just braggadocio. The only known thieves' guild was wiped out over 450 years ago. Ravenous decided that the Baron should share his world. Specifically, he should share it with Ravenous. She willy thief crept into the Baron's castle one night, intended to do just that. I remember this story, actually. Yes, it's the same story. And the woman fell in love with the thief.
Boss went down there today. Yeah, he's after Rielle.
That was the same thing as in Oblivion, so I guess it's an old copy.
Some things just felt wrong down there lately. Now you sound as crazy as the cat. Going on about the railway next.
It's harder to detect a vampire. When he doesn't want to be detected, it's almost impossible.
Now ain't this? We're
Such a fool. Alrighty. And where should I pull a string so this bridge would go down? Also garlic and rabbits and pheasants. Taking these, thank you. Some cheese.
Is someone there? Is someone there?
You're getting a bit jumpy, apparently.
I was sure I heard something.
Well, you were mistaken then.
Smear, you won't leave here alive. Come back here.
Says the thief. You're not even that powerful. I could have drank your blood, and no one would have cared. A vigorous healing.
Where are you?
One stab, that was all that it took. I assumed that was the bridge we needed to take down in order to cross into the next level. Boots had nothing of interest. The Yellow Book of Riddles. For earnest pleasure and the straightening of the mind, the author here collects all that he has learned for the art of riddling, by dint of dignitary study, through years of discourse with others similar inclination. The posing and puzzling of riddles is convention of the polite artisans. Western society, nobles and social aspirators collect books of riddles and study them, hoping thereby to increase the chances of their appearing sly and witty in conversation. A metal neither black nor red, as heavy as men's golden greed. What you do to stay ahead, with a friend or arrow or steed. I don't know. Okay, the answer. Lead. What? That doesn't make any sense. A man says, if you lie to me, I will slay you with my sword. If you tell me the truth, I will slay you with a spell. What must you say to stay alive? Again, this is a difficult one. So what is the answer? You will slay them with a sword. Again, the answer doesn't make any sense in my mind. A Bosmer was slain, the Altmer claims. The Dunmer is guilty, the Dunmer says. The Khajiit did it, the Orc swears. He didn't kill the Bosmer, the Khajiit says. The Dunmer is lying. If only one of these speaks the truth, who killed the Bosmer? Let's see, a Bosmer was slain. Altmer claims. The Dremore is guilty. Oh, okay. The orc swears he didn't kill the Bosmer. Says the Dremore is lying. So it's not, it's the Khajiit? The orc swears he didn't kill the Bosmer. That is indeed an interesting riddle. I am not gonna read the answer for this one.
This can't be happening. Someone there?
Do you feel the sweet embrace of blood? By the way, he gathered those riddles within years. Two of them didn't make much sense to me. The third one was not exactly a riddle. So I had assumed that he is incredibly lazy and very badly educated. Oak flesh. An onyx and copper cycled. And also my sneak increased. I am getting so much better in this.
Boss been down there too long.
Yeah. Let's wait a little longer, then.
So which one is the boss? Which one should die first?
What was that? Die! Where are you?
Behind you. I can teleport, you see. I'm a vampire. We do that. Sometimes. It really depends on the world. I was hoping to gain some more skills in theft. Ouch. I know these rocks are painful, yet I see no reason why they should hurt me so much. It's an empty chest. An interesting discovery, I'd say. Don't know how I got stuck in the corner there for a second. Yeah, that was necessary. Do you have anything I can steal? Frostmere Depths. No one is quite sure why the other. Are you here?
Finally, someone came. The cat, Rajir, ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
Why do you even call it an optional quest? Are you the pale lady? Your wisps are nothing. Honestly, this is a beautiful place. If you look over the ghosts trying to kill me. Come on. And so she is banished. There we go. Your turn. The Pale Blade. I wish I could spare you. I mean, I can definitely do with some more blood. So, all of this for nothing. How are there trees on the ground? This place doesn't make any sense. Anything in this chest? 200 gold. A petty soul gem. The Grand Staff of Charming. Creatures and people up to level 10. Won't fight for 30 seconds. Don't need it. Again, I can sell them, but I can also make potions that are so much more expensive. Oh, right. Wisp cores. From the pathetic minions of the pathetic lady. Well, if your leader is not strong, what can I expect of you? Let's summon some light. Yeah, mega light. Definitely not using that before. Again, let's see. Healing, just take a torch. Mara Tepanella. I don't think there is anything in here I can use, unless there is a secret passage under the waterfall. My torch survived. Impressive. Quite impressive. I guess we can call these eternal flames. Apparently there is a shout I can learn here. I assume that would be the case because I'm hearing the music in my ears. And I know, I'm basically hearing voices and saying, yeah, there is something in here. But truly, can you blame me? Ah, there it is. Flesh Ice Form. I can't wait to never use that. Frostmere Crypt. Going back to our roots, are we? I'm going to go there. Let's cast water breathing. And yes, there is a chest in here. It brought me walk. There you go. Finally. An emerald, some gold, lockpicks, and magica potions. I think that was it. And all of a sudden the torch is back in my hand. Northmead. Yes, my favorite thing. Second only to O negative. Positive. I don't remember. What was it, the blood that was cold? Or was it cold the plasma? that you could drink in The Sims 3. Oh, it's daytime. That's fine. Do we have any other quests? There is one over here. Transcribe the lexicon. In vampire form, not only will I be faster, I will also be able to fly. For a bit. And it's not exactly flying, you can't actually fly up. I wish bat form was a little bit more useful. And what have we here? Justiciars. And the prisoner. So you untied him so he can fight against you. One of you is already dead. I needed that. Do you want to share in his fate? If not, then get out of here. Fine then. Come on, Justiciar. Show me your power. Oh, now you want mercy. I have none to give. Such a satisfying animation. Don't think I took anything from him. He was powerful as a mage, and nothing else. Speaking of which, I think we can level up soon. My speech is at level 77. Definitely need to train it a little bit more. Destruction is also at level 77. Which is ironic, considering that I haven't used any destruction spells since the beginning of the game. Actually, maybe I have used some. Words recharge for your magicka when hit with a spell. All spells are more effective against undead. Definitely want this one. If I remember correctly, when you're a vampire, that means you heal quite a lot more. Resisting shock. A glass sword, an elven shield. Prisoners shouldn't play with battle axes. They might cut their heads off. And then where am I gonna go get my blood? Giant spiders, eh? And it is fighting an ice wraith. Hilarious. Let's move on. Yes, I know it has alchemical ingredients, but they truly aren't that great. And what do we have here? An Imperial Legion. Let them fire at me. I couldn't actually be harmed. In fact, let's turn into a mist. Don't know if they can see me as a mist form, but I know they cannot harm me. I have no idea what this is. So wait, I can enter this place now? This is kinda confusing. Are you a bandit? A silver hand. Don't know who you guys are, but you are making a huge mistake by attacking me. I mean, I guess blood healing would be incredibly appreciated. 700 blood. I feel so powerful. Where are you, you pathetic little worm? I hunger. There you go. If nothing else, it was very powerful. This is not the place we need to visit. I cannot turn my map on, unfortunately. It seems like I'm out of stamina, and it won't regenerate during the day. I need to find a place to rest. May I suggest a nice coffin? Come on, switch back. There you go. Apparently my blood boils. The good thing about mist form is that I can fall from tremendous distances without harming myself. Is this the place we are looking for? Transcribe the lexicon. Yes. Come on, snowy favor cat. That's it. Your pelt is not even worth taking. I will, however. I need to pay for the sharpening of my blade. Now this looks beautiful. Right. Just want a decent screenshot of it, okay? If you could just hide the mana meter as well. Thank you. And where, oh where is the entrance? Okay. Hey, someone was sleeping in here, without a roof or walls. Seems like a wonderful place to rest. I just noticed the journal right in front of the chest. Perhaps I can use it. There we go. 30 go, a grand soul gem, it's empty though. A silver ingot and a silver ring. Let's read you, shall we? We have managed to secure the site and hold off any other who may try to steal our discovery so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold, who seem to think that the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows: Sulun Tarbatus, myself, expedition leader; Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard; Vali, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find one; Enderust, a fellow explorer for some local renown; Yag, a great brute of a woman hired to keep the rest of the labor in check. Jdar and Jzar, two Khajiit brothers hired as laborers, need a couple more laborers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins of the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure, and we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet. We found here Yak mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacier that may lead into the ruins, so we are going to try find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. I don't see any body, so I can assume that the storm hit. Oh, there's a body. Indeed. Something I do like about these games is the attention to details. You read about a storm and then you realize this camp is filled with corpses. I am sure we are gonna find some of the survivors inside, still digging, or maybe killed by some unknown force, undead, or perhaps a guardian of a crypt. Undead as well. Auftad Glacial Ruins. We are level 69, soon we'll be level 70. Not that it will matter that much, we're not gonna get much stronger. But I am going to invest in some stamina next level up. Okay, I am actually going to end this episode here, and next one we are going to explore this cold and inhospitable place. Is it me or does things look kind of unnatural? Can I burn them? No, firebolt, there you go. No, I can't. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.